Welcome to Vieques Island. Today we are on the border of Monte Carmelo and Vieques, a couple of doors away from the Vieques property line. So technically we're in Monte Carmelo. Here we're looking out kind of the east northeast, looking out in the very distance. You see Culebra. The land wise you can see Santa Maria, Vieques, Bastimento area. And today we're at El Nido. I'm up on the roof of El Nido. This is a property that could have a second floor added to it. So I'm going to start up here and then we'll go down. This is looking a little bit more to the north. There's the neighbor. You can see we've got great views of the ocean from up here. In the distance there we can see mainland Puerto Rico. I can see Ceiba and Fajardo and El Conquistador. As I pan back to the right, look over to Culebra. And today I can't see St. Thomas. There might be an opportunity to perhaps see St. Thomas through one of those gaps. And then heading out from here, I can actually see the observation post on the old bombing range that's now the Fish and Wildlife Refuge. So we're at El Nido, up here on the roof. As I said, this is something that could be added onto for a second floor. I'll show you downstairs how that works. Or this could simply be a roof deck as well. Put a gazebo up here and make this an entertaining space. Amazing views up here. And it's a fairly cloudy and Sahara dusty day. So views look great, but they actually could be better. So again, here's a look at the roof. This could be a second floor. It's a concrete structure. Currently one floor, one bedroom, living room, and kitchen that are combined. Here you can see some of the neighborhood. This is the Monte Carmelo area. This is the Monte Carmelo Road. Up there on top of the hill you can see Monte Carmelo's old castle. And then coming down this road actually goes to the Five Corners. And I believe the boundary between Vieques and Monte Carmelo on this road is right about where that green post is. So right on the border. This is El Nido. Of course, if you want to see more details on this property or any of the properties that Paraiso has, feel free to check us out, www.paraisorealtypr.com. So this is the proper entrance into the property. The parcel here is sloped, so this house is built into the side of the hill. That's why I started up on the roof. It's a little bit easier. That's where the road is. It's where people park. You could do an entrance right up onto that level if you were to add on, but for the time being it's one excuse me, one story. And this is the proper entrance. Concrete steps down, a little planter right there. Current owners in the process finishing this. They actually started this construction, slowly putting it together. This is an area where they designated a pool, and you can see there's some piping in place for electrical and water. There you go. So this is an area for a pool. I think there's other options for the property to have a pool. Just to give you a sense, this is the downstairs view that looks out over the view. So that's the downstairs area. Living room, kitchen on this side, bedroom at the end. This is ideal. I would put like a infinity pool right here, do a deck, put a pool right here, and your pool, walk out of the house right to the pool, and that'd be the view from the pool. So I think it's a great opportunity, a great setting of the property. I'll explain some stuff further down there. There's an option. There's a great rental story to tell, and I'll tell you that once we walk through the house. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here. As I said, it's a concrete structure, one story, high ceilings. You'll notice some of the details here, ceiling height, some of these overhangs. The owners of this property were inspired by staying at the Hicks Island House Hotel here on Vieques, and they've kind of stolen some of those elements to build this property. So let's come in here. This is the main main living room, kitchen area. Again, high ceilings, looks to be about 12 feet tall. The flooring is all Italian porcelain tile, very nice finishes. It's polished concrete. This area is the living room. Over here is a dining room and the kitchen area, concrete island. You can see the refrigerator, concrete countertops, deep sink, stove, and more countertops there. Again, the porcelain tile is throughout, high ceilings throughout, ceiling fans, nice lighting. And as you've noticed, there are sliding doors here, or were sliding doors here. That was a damage that happened here during Hurricane Maria. Those doors have not been replaced. There is one here that has cracked glass. These should almost, these are gonna have to be replaced. There are storm doors on the outside, as you saw, that metal sheathing. But these sliding doors are gonna have to be replaced. The owners are actually in the process, instead of opting for sliding glass doors, what they're thinking of doing is taking this space, screening it in, and then having folding wood doors that can be lifted up or folded out to the sides. As you can see, there's just a tremendous breeze that comes through here because that's facing east. That's where the trade winds come through Vieques, and you're almost always going to have a breeze through here. So having screens on these sliding glass door areas would be ideal, but obviously that option would be up to you. So for now, it's all closed off. They got some wood doors. They've got the hurricane sheathing on the outside, and when they're here, they take all that down and live with that open right now. So let me see if I missed anything here. Over here, closet area, kind of closed off area. Just that says the washing machines. There's the electrical box. There's a hot water heater here. Both washer and dryer there. As I mentioned, upstairs, there's an option to, well, everyone has the option to add on to the second floor. It was designed so that someone could add on to the second floor. And there's a couple of things that could be done here. In that back corner, there's an option to do stairs that go upstairs. That might be an area that you would do that, so you'd have access to the second floor without having to go outside. Another option, because this currently has one bedroom, that if someone wanted to add a second bedroom, this would kind of be the area. You have the post there, you have the wall there. I'll explain this door in a second. You could create a second room, a second bedroom in that area. So options, options, options. So as I mentioned, this door here, as we'll see in a second, there's a doorway there that goes actually to the bedroom. Current owners in the process, they've decided, it was open at one point, so it was completely open between the living room and the bedroom. When it's just a couple, that's not a problem, but obviously you want to entertain or have more than two people here, people need privacy. So what they're going to do is they're going to, what their plans are at this point is to put a proper door between this room and the bedroom and concrete up the rest of it. It is currently an open space. Only the wood is in the way, so if that space could be opened up and anyone could do other options with it. So this here is the bedroom. Again, this has sliding doors, very similar to what would have been in the living room, dining room area. These doors actually, I believe these actually have, the new doors have been ordered and are ready to be installed, but they just haven't been installed yet. So we come into the bedroom. Immediately we see there's a king-size bed. There's an air conditioner above it, a mini split with some sconces on the wall there. Nice setup with this bed, especially when you consider, I'll show you here. From this bed, as you look out, from here I can see Culebra, obviously Atlantic. So you have ocean views here, first thing in the morning or imagine at night. Beautiful sight with the stars. This here is that's the door. Goes back to the living room, dining room area. So that's can be decided how you want to finish that off. There's a ceiling fan here. Currently have another bed set up. Again, it's all finished concrete. You can see the finished work. And another closet. This one just storing personal items for now. But a very decent sized closet, especially for something that's considered more a vacation property than a full-time residence. Here we're in the bathroom. See the toilet. Ceilings here are about 10 feet tall, not as high as the living room, dining room. See the finishings, again, polished concrete, proper cabinets. And then you can see here the shower, little alcove for beauty products, shower itself, finished concrete, and tile work on the floor. So very well thought out, and some nice finishes. Another view from this angle here. So good, pretty decent sized bedroom actually. Enough room here to have a bed, sitting area, lounge chair, desk. And again, it takes us back out to the view of the east side of Vieques. So let me explain what's going on downstairs here. Lower level, again, there's some more concrete steps that go down. So this property, this is a pre-COVID story. Going into the winter of 2020, the owners here had a tremendous rental opportunity set up. And if you go to the website, there's some pictures on there. There's actually a Wall Street Journal article about this. They had set up what were called like bubbles, inflatable bubbles that they could put a bed in. And folks were going to rent them out on Airbnb. They're a huge hit. They're the first of their kind in Puerto Rico. And basically for that winter, the bookings were completely solid for the whole winter season. COVID came along and all the reservations got canceled, and the owners have decided since then not to reopen, but it is an option. They still have the tents and could be set up if that's something you wanted to entertain. And this area down here was designated for the bubble tent. So there's a deck here, wood deck, nice views, same views you have from upstairs. And basically the tent was set up here, and then right behind it is plumbing and fixtures set up for a bathroom. So basically guests could just check in down here, stay a couple days. These tents were actually very strong plastic tents, bubbles, see-through, so basically be sleeping under the stars without dealing with any of the rain or elements. So there's looking back up to the house. This is the deck area. Also under here, you can see some piping. Under here is where the septic is. This part of Vieques does not have a sewer system, so everything out here, all these houses have septic. And also should be noted, because it is Monte Carmelo, Vieques, this part of the island, still a lot of properties out here that don't have title, and this house is one of them. So if you need to qualify for a mortgage, you won't be able to qualify for a mortgage because this won't, no bank will mortgage untitled property. I don't know if you can see it from here. The edge of the property line is cleared. You can see down there. So there's really no worries about anyone building up and blocking your view, because it gets pretty steep. It's probably a 30-foot drop from here to the elevation at the bottom of the property line. Also on this side of the property, you see a house over there. There's a parcel between this property and that house. If you're interested, that's also available for sale in conjunction with this one. It can be arranged. So let us know if that's something you're interested in. That would preserve your view looking to the north. It's not the best view because there's that house there, but you know, you try to preserve it as best as possible. So again, we're in the Monte Carmelo neighborhood of Vieques. We're at El Nido. If you have any questions about this property or any others, feel free to contact us through our website, www.paraisorealtypr.com. I'm Bob. Thanks for taking the tour with us. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think would be interested. And we'll see you in the next video.